Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another Gore's Recent Game Pickups video, and it is time to evolve. It is time to upgrade ourselves. Level up, if you will, because video games. Upgrade also is a video game thing. Evolve is also a video. They're all could be video game things. Video games are life. Everything's video games. Buy a video game. Play it. Love it. Eat it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, it's time to upgrade ourselves because we've been in those double-digit episode numbers for a very long time. We were in the 90s, 80s, 70s. You know how numbers work. And we've been there for too long. So it's time to, like I said, upgrade, evolve, level up, whatever you want to use. To grow up. It's time to grow up, okay? So it's time for, I feel like it's time for triple digits, baby. Episode 100. What's up, everyone? It's another episode, another day. It's literally just another episode. Nothing really special about that. Well, I guess there's something a little special because of the 100 episodes I've done, which have, Gore's Recent Game Pickups has evolved in weird ways. I'm using that word again, but it has episode 1 compared to episode 99 and even this episode, it's very different because the first time I did a Gore's Recent Game Pickups, it wasn't even like this. It was a unboxing show. It was like I get a new game, whatever game it was, I unbox it and then I say, hey, I also got like 3 other games. Let me show you those. And then that would be the video. And then it slowly evolved to where now there's no unboxings and now it's just video games and stuff. And it's evolved to the point where it's just going to be the same shit over and over again. But for those first 100 episodes, I looked through those 100 episodes and every time I would get a good amount of views, it was usually because I was doing a giant Xbox One video game lot. Like, oh, I have 17 new games, I have 10 new games, I have 8 new games, or whatever. I got a nice Xbox One lot for cheap, or whatever. Those are my most viewed ones. So I was thinking, what should I do for episode 100? Well, I'm gonna get a bunch of Xbox One games. Hell yeah, look at this stack. Look at this sexy little stack. Little? That's 27 games, baby. That ain't little. Nothing about me's little. Alright, get that shit out of here. So we have 27 Xbox One games. Don't worry, we're not even done. That's nothing. We got more. We got way more. So let's get to it. Welcome to episode 100. Let's start off with the newest game to come out, and that is The Last of Us. I got The Last of Us. If you want to watch that unboxing, go ahead. I got the entire LE edition, or whatever it's called. The entire. Like I was going to open the box and there was something missing. But, that's the Steelbook. Bam, bam, everybody's favorite character right there. And I haven't started it yet. I've been wanting to finish Nier Automata, because we're doing a Games Gone By for that, which is our kind of monthly video game discussion series where we talk about a game that came out at least a year ago, if not longer. And Nier Automata was our newest one, and I'm like balls deep in that game. I'm like 30 hours in right now, so I'm really enjoying it. I love the original Nier, and I really wanted to play that game. So after that, this game's next. So there you go, Last of Us Part 2. I got it, in case you're wondering, and I did a full unboxing. Go check that out. I did an unboxing where it was like 2 cameras and stuff, so you could see like both views. You know, you can see below, and you can see me. You can see below, if you know what I mean. You know. Anyway, let's go on to some of the other stuff I got before the Xbox One lot, and then it's not really a lot. I bought a bunch of stuff from different places, but whatever. Alright, so someone was selling their PS4 games for $5, and he had a big stack of them. Most of them were kind of crap, like Battlefront and some sports games that weren't worth anything. But he had a couple that were definitely worth it. So for $15, I picked up Overwatch Origins Edition. That is, I believe, complete. The case is broken. You can see there. It is broken, but Overwatch, of course, one of my favorite games. So, hey, isn't that perfect? 100th episode, and I'm still showing Overwatch shit. I think back when I did the first couple episodes of Gore's Recent Game Pickups, I was showing stuff from Overwatch. So, there you go, Overwatch, still showing it. Next is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Too long name, way too long. I think there's one called Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto. I'm pretty sure that's the full title of, like, there's an expansion to this. That's crazy. But anyway, both of those are like $15 games. But the real reason I wanted to get this, not that $15 games for $5 is bad. But this is the one where I was like, I need to get this. That is Deadpool on PS4. This is like a $30 game right now. For some reason, PS4 version of this game goes for a lot. So $30. I already have it on Xbox One and 360. So, and I collect for Xbox One more than PS4. I still have a lot of PS4 games. I think a lot of people assume I'm just some Xbox fanboy. I'm not. I'm probably going to get the PS5 before I even get the Xbox Series X. So, just throwing that out there. I go for wherever the games are. And Xbox, luckily, even though there's not as many exclusives, gets a lot of the same games that Sony does. So, it doesn't... I mean, 1 out of 10 games go to Sony. So? It's Sony? All those other 9 games are going to Xbox as well. So, I mean, I have a PS4, so if I want to get Last of Us, I still can. It's like, people don't understand that, oh, I feel bad for those Xbox fanboys. Well, you can get PS4 right now for like $200, so you shouldn't feel too bad. I'm sure most people can afford a $200 system if they really want it. I know some people can't, but I'm sure a lot of people can. So, whatever. Anyway, I just don't understand fanboy shit. Anyway, it's actually, not only is it annoying, it's embarrassing. You're an embarrassment. Now, if you're a fanboy that's not like that kind of fanboy, then that's fine. You know, you love your system, you love your Nintendo, your Xbox, your Sony or whatever, Microsoft I meant to say. That's fine. Just don't be an embarrassing fanboy. That's really what I mean. Oh, I'm gonna go and shit on Xbox because Xbox games don't let you tie ropes together like Last of Us Part 2. I'm like, what? That's a video on Twitter. on The Last of Us Part 2, you could tie rope together. I forgot. I want to play games, not tie ropes. But okay. Whatever. Anyway, let's continue before my 100th episode becomes me just shitting on fanboys. All right. This one I picked up for like $7. Not really the greatest deal. It's like a $15 game complete. But I didn't have it in my DS collection, so I said screw it. And that is Yoshi's Island DS. I didn't have it, and I collect DS as well. The only thing that I don't, the only things I don't collect for, or systems I don't collect for, is PS3. I don't collect for PS3. Wii, don't collect for Wii. Wii U, I don't collect, but there ain't shit to collect, so that'd be an easy one to get complete. The only thing that's like that would suck out is like Devil's Third, which is like a $200 game. That'd be the only thing though. Take a swig. All right. What else? Who's honking? Shut up, I'm making a video. You probably can't even hear that. I live in an apartment complex. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, it's probably covered. What else do I not collect for? I don't collect for... I think that's about it. I think everything else I collect for, pretty much. Sega Saturn, like some of the older system. N64 I don't really collect for. GameCube I do collect for though. That's as old as N64, but PS1 I do collect for though. I actually kind of collect Atari games. I have a nice collection of them, but they're really cheap. That's the main reason, and they're small too, so that's the main reason why I collect. Anyway, let's continue. Let's do this first. Let's do a couple things that aren't video games themselves, just video game related. This I actually got a little while ago, and I do want to show it finally, so I can finally put it in my bookcase. And that is, bam! Breath of Fire Complete Works. The hardcover. Breath of Fire, one of the best JRPG series ever. Even though really I only played 2 of them complete. But I loved the second game so much as a kid. I loved that game. And the third one, I believe, is the one I completed. The fourth one, I got really far in, and then my PS2 decided to corrupt my data. And I was like really far into it too. And that was it for my journey in Breath of Fire 4. And the fifth one, Dragon Quarter, I don't remember caring for, honestly. But Breath of Fire, love the series. And I did play a lot of the first one too. I got that one after Breath of Fire 2 because I got Breath of Fire 2 on the Game Boy Advance. Then I got Breath of Fire 1 later, and I didn't like it as much as Breath of Fire 2. And when I was a kid, if I didn't like something as much as something else, then usually I just go back to the other thing. So I went back to Breath of Fire 2. I don't know. That was just a thing. Anyway, here's the back. It's got some weird character designs, I will admit. That fairy character right there is just completely naked. A little weird, but they are also SNES games, so I mean, you're not really gonna see anything anyway. It's just all the artwork. But anyway, here's all the Ryus, however you want to pronounce it. Anyway, nice book. They had that a soft cover of that, And that went rare. I mean, that went up in value and became rare real quick. And I never bought it when it first came out because it sold out really quick. So I'm glad they made a new one. And it's a hardcover, and I do like hardcovers. As long as they're not small, crappy little art book hardcovers like the one in The Last of Us Part 2 Collector's Edition. The next thing is another thing that's not a video game, but it's video game related. I bought these so I can actually hang them up. If you do not know, I'm a huge fan of the game. I think it's pronounced Gris. I'm going to say Gris. Gris is a great game, one of my favorite games of 2018. And I bought some art cards. What's up? I bought some art cards. I'm going to actually hang these up because I saw some people posting like them hanging these, and they're really nice. So here's some art cards. Gris has some of the best art in any video game ever. But here's some of the... I think that one's upside down. But they also have other sides to them. So this will be this. That one I'll probably keep. This one I really like too. And this one's really nice. So actually, I'm probably going to keep these three like this. This one's darker. Anyway, those come with the, I believe, the Special Reserve Games Collector's Edition, which I did get, but I didn't want to open it. Because I want to keep it sealed. Because that's what I want to do. Because I already have the game digitally, because I bought it when it first came out, because I wanted it. But I also wanted the physical, but I don't want to open the physical, because if I do, then it devalues it, and there's no point in me opening it. You get it? I think you get it. But anyway, there you go. And the last thing, speaking of Gris, I also got this. Speaking of Gris and Special Reserve Games, they had a thing that went on sale recently. And I bought it. That was Gris related. I was lucky to get it because it sold out in like 2 minutes, but I was there minute 1, baby. I went in, got it, quick, done. It was like $80 too, so this thing was expensive. But I think this thing sells for like $200 now. First, it comes with a box for Gris, which is really cool. It's the box that you get with the Special Reserve Games Edition, so that's cool. It also comes with some gloves, which these are really kind of cheesy gloves. It's supposed to be her gloves, but sure. Just keep those over there. It's kind of weird looking. And here's inside. So you're probably wondering, what is it? What is that, Daddy Gore? All right, my son, calm down. First of all, don't ever call me Daddy Gore again. Second of all, you want to know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. Or actually, I'll just show you. Bam, baby! It's a book. What is it? It's a book. It's an art book. It's an art book. I'm not gonna open this. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it has a really weird seal job, where you can see like the plastic really starting to like bubble up, I guess. But it is an art book, and this thing is huge. Jesus, this is way bigger than most books. Compare that to the Breath of Fire one, and yeah, that's a big book. Anyway, I got that art book. I'm sure everybody's wondering if I did. One cool thing that it came with, it also came with this. So it came with some art. I mean, some art. It came with, well, they come with some art technically. It came with some a sheet of music sheet. A sheet of music sheet. Thank you. Bye. That's gonna be the last Gorz Racing game picked up. I think I'm about done with it all. A piece of music sheets, please. Anyway, that's all the stuff that's not video games, but video game related. Let's get back to the video games. Next, I bought a game called Plasma Sword. It's a Saturn, Sega, nope, it's a Sega Dreamcast game. I do collect, kind of, for Sega Dreamcast. I'm like a light collector when it comes to Dreamcast. Only the games I actually want, not everything that I don't want. And Plasma Sword is not a game I want. I did hear it was a pretty good game, though. It's like a 2D fighter. I believe, yeah, it looks like that. I got this for $10 on Mercury and Macari. I still call it Mercury. I don't care. Macari. You want to be Les Mis, whatever. It's not pronounced Les Mis, Les Miserables. It's Les Mis. Fuck off. I don't know why that reminds me of people that get upset if you pronounce Les Mis wrong. Plasma Sword. It's a 2D fighter. I got it for $10. It's like a $50 game. I actually just sold it the other day for, I think, $45. It's a really nice copy too. So the case is broken though. That is one problem with it. So I do have to swap the case out. And I have other Dreamcast games, so that's not going to be a problem. Anyway, there you go. Plasma Sword is a good purchase. A little recouper for shit I bought. Another thing I bought is from Mercury. I'm going to keep calling Mercury. Fuck it. I bought this from Mercury for $5 plus $3 shipping, so not even $10. NCAA Football 11 on PS2. Now you're probably wondering, Gore, that's a football game on PS2. Are you smoking the weed, my son? First of all, I'm your fucking dad. Don't call me son. Second of all, don't ever call me dad again, like I said. Third of all, this game's worth disc only alone, like $30. So why don't you back it the fuck up, alright? Dick. Anyway, no, that's like, it's like a $30 game disc only. Complete, I think it's like $40, $50 game. It was the last NCAA game on the PS2. That's why it's worth so much. Usually when a football series, any sports series has their final version on a console, usually that version will be expensive. Like Madden 17 on 360 and PS3, that's like a $25 game right there. Of course, NCAA 14 on Xbox and PS3, that's one of the rarest games you can get on both of those consoles. I do have it on 360, by the way. And I've sold a few of them in the past. Sucks, though, when I sold them, they were worth like $60, and now they're worth like $150 to $200, so I never took a hit on them, but it would have been nice to have kept them, I guess, but I didn't think those would go up so high. But you can't predict this shit, especially not when it comes to football games. Anyway, speaking of football games, this is a soccer game, but same thing. More football than anything, and it's football in Europe. Virtua Striker 2002 on GameCube. This is another Mercury pickup, and it is a game I got for $5. I immediately bought it because I knew it was one of those games where it was definitely at least worth $10. I've never really seen this before. I think I've seen it once before in like a game shop, but I never thought about it since. And this game is actually worth around $35, $40. So for $5, shit, got a good deal. Sadly, no manual, and the disc has some scratches, but it's not too bad. It's light scratches. But even taking that in consideration, I would say it's worth at least $30. So there you go. That's a good one right there. Speaking of sports, we're not done. We're not done. Because I got some more sports stuff. Now, I think I messed up here. I'm missing one game here. Oops. Well, alright. So I bought, from this guy on OfferUp, I bought a bundle of sports games for, I think it was like $40. And it was a good deal. When I show you what it is, you'll see it's a good deal. But he actually sent me 4 games. I'm sorry. It was a bundle of 3 games, 3 sports games, and he sent me 4. There you go. I clarified it. It was a bundle of 3 games. He sent me 4, which is really cool. The other game was March Madness 10, I think, on 360 or 08. It was like one of the last March Madness NBA games on the Xbox. So that one's worth like $15, so that was really cool, but I don't know where it is right now. Did I misplace it? I don't even see it over there. I keep all my stuff I need to show on episodes usually over here. You can't see it, but I don't see it over there, so I have no idea where it is. Anyway, March Madness, is that? No, it's not it. So alright, March Madness, I got that, but the big thing I got in this bundle was NCAA Basketball 10, and that is Complete. And this game, it's alone, is worth like $70. Why? This is one of the last, like I said earlier. NCAA Basketball 10, worth a lot, $70. Hey, some of everybody says like sports games ain't worth shit, and for the most part, for like 95% of them, that's completely true. But around 5%, maybe less, to be honest, like 4%. Let's say like 4% of the sports games on 360 and PS3 are actually worth a lot of money, and that's one of them right there. So that's good. That's good. That's a big recouper right there. But the other 2 games that came with were pretty good ones too. NBA Jam. I actually have a couple of copies of this. So I need to start selling these. So that one, that's like a $15 game. And this one I'm probably going to keep. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Did not have the manual. I'm not really a stickler. Oops. Caught it though. I'm not really a stickler. I'm not a stickler for the manuals in games like this. I don't really mind as long as I have the game. The game is the most important part. The manual's cool. Of course, I would rather have the manual than not, but I'm not going to get all pissy and stuff if it doesn't have the manual. So there you go. Last thing before we get to the Xbox One games, I got this for a super good price. $7 plus $7 shipping. So after tax, like around $16 for how many? 7 games? Yeah, 7 PS3 games. I'm assuming he was going for like $1 each. He didn't know how much these actually were worth, obviously, because some of these are worth a lot. But let's do the ones that aren't worth too much. First is Tomb Raider. That's the, of course, reboot. Couple dollar game there. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Couple dollar game. Resident Evil 5. Couple dollar game. So far, I would say we're up to around $7. And Dead Rising 2. So let's say like $10 for those 4. Maybe a little bit more. That one's complete. I don't know why I showed that one off. I didn't show any of the other ones off. Well, I guess Battlefield is the only other one that had a case. But the reason why I got this, because if it was just those games, I'd be like, $16 for those is not great. But for everything else, it was definitely worth it. First of all, is this like a sports edition of Gore's recent game pickups? Because the next one is NBA 2K18, which of course, like I said, was the last NBA 2K game on the PS3. So this one's worth like $20. Right there, that would have paid for the whole thing. When we're not done. Another sport, and we got all kinds of sports. We got NBA games, we got football games, we got soccer, and now we got golf, baby. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14. This one's like worth $25. So it's the last. This is actually, I think, the last Tiger Woods game, right? Because it went to Rory McIlroy, which is worth a lot of money. You know what? To be honest, I think I might up the sports estimate to like 10%. I'm going to say 10%, because just thinking about it, like, there's a lot of sports games that are worth a lot. Like, so yeah, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14, that's like $25 game. And the last game, sadly in a GameStop case, but that's okay, because disc only still goes for $20.25, and that is the Silent Hill HD Collection, baby. Hell yeah. You know it. Right there. $7, 7 plus shipping. So 16 for all those. Good deal. Next is the Xbox One collection lot update thing. Before we get to that, I need to take a swig. Ooh. Ew. Ew. Oh, God. Let's go on. Alright, so, got 27 games here. Here, you want another preview? I know you do. Look at this. You can see a lot of these are brand new games. So 27 games, 27, and I have to give a big thanks to GameStop, because GameStop had a really sweet deal recently. They've had this deal before where it's like buy 5 or more pre-owned games and you get them for 50% off. And some of their prices are already pretty good. Like, there'll be games that are usually on eBay for around $20-25 that they have for 20. So not bad prices, but for half off, great prices. So I bought a lot of stuff. So before we get to that, though, let's start off the Xbox One lot with a bang. With a bang. And that will be with the game The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like a $70 game right there. I pick this game up all the time. And I got this one for, I think, $15. I've actually had this one for a little while. And I saved it just for this episode. So there you go. Amazing Spider-Man 2, baby. Bam, bam, bam. I already have this game, so I will probably be selling this one. Not probably, I will be selling this one. But it's a terrible game, so I don't even get hyped. I think I did a review for this game. I might be wrong there. I think I reviewed this. It was shit. It was a shitty game. Shitty review too, but shitty game. Alright, now let's get to some of the GameStop pickups, because I got a lot of GameStop stuff. First, Valkyria Chronicles 4. Got that for $10. Look at that. It even came with the sticker. So you can put it on... Oh, well, it kind of came with the sticker. Someone kind of put it back on the thing or whatever. It's a little weird. But $10 for that. It was 20, 10. I'll just say how much I paid for them for now on, so I don't need to be confusing. Next, bam! Code Vein, baby. That game came out a few months ago. $12.50 for this one. I actually wanted to get it when it first came out. It looked like Dark Souls with anime and vampires. I was like, all right, I'm in. So $12.50, that's pretty good for that. Shadows Awakening, that's another game I did not have. A $5 game, so that's a good one. I think it's like a tactical game, right? Is it? Is it? What is it? Pursue the souls of 14 playable characters. What is it? Complex puzzles. Is it like a Diablo style game? Yeah, incredibly interesting gameplay dynamics that take it to the next level. RPG fan. I don't know. Anyway, I heard it was a good game. $5. Shit, baby. Mega Man Legacy Collection. $5 for this as well. I already have the second one. The second Mega Man Legacy Collection. And I have one of the X collections, I believe. So now I got this one. This one I've been meaning to get for a little while. So $5. You damn right I'm getting that. Remothered Tormented Father. A little bit of family relations going on there. Some family turmoil. This game I heard is really good. I heard it's really creepy. A sequel's coming out very, very soon. I think it comes out in August. I could be wrong. Yeah, I heard this game's really, really good. Very creepy. And I am not excited to play it because I don't like creepy games. But I did want it in my collection. And most likely I will try it eventually. This one, $7.50 for this game, which I thought was crazy. World of Final Fantasy Maxima. So, I mean, I guess not that crazy, but $7.50. I was like, whoa! I always see that game for like $20, so that's pretty good. World of the Final Fantasy, because the character in this game, that little annoying bastard right there, always puts the in random places in a sentence. It's really annoying. Anyway, I've seen a lot of gameplay for this game. Yeah. Anyway, I heard it was a fun game, and I do kind of want to try it out. I like the concept where you're playing as older characters from other Final Fantasy games, but not really. You're just playing like their kind of avatars, I guess. It seems like that's, again, I only watch gameplay. I haven't played it, so that's what it seems like is going on. For some reason, I got this from GameStop during their used 50% off sale, but for some reason they sent me 3 games in a row that were sealed games. Not used, sealed. And these are the 3 games. First is Everspace Stellar Edition, which I got for $7.50 as well. It's supposed to be used, but it is sealed. So, hey, I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it. I don't know why they sent me sealed, but like I said, I'll take it. Risk of Rain 2, which is a game that I think, I could be wrong, didn't it come out like a little bit later last year? Like October or something like that? $7.50, and that one is also sealed. I heard this was a fun game too. Everspace I heard was a really good game too. And the last one for $5, The Occupation, which I heard was a very interesting kind of like walking simulator kind of. You have to ask people questions or whatever. I heard it was interesting. So that's sealed too. And that's all for GameStop. No, I feel like no. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. Okay, don't even screw around. We're not done. We're not done. Is that it? I feel like there's more. I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it. All right, so that's it. That's. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. This is it. Okay. So this is the last of the GameStop pickups for Xbox One. Is that it? That's it. All right. I feel like there's more. Do I have more than 27 games? I just missed it. All right. We'll do it in the next episode. 27 is enough. Okay. All right. Next is a double pack for $5. This is a really good deal. The Escapist and the Escapist 2. I don't usually see this bundle, so that's actually a really good addition to the collection right there. And it's all, they're both on the disc too. It's not like they'll give you like 2 discs. One is Escapist and the other is Escapist 2. They're all on the same disc, so that's cool. This one, $5. I don't have it, so I was like, whatever. Hotel Transylvania 3, Monsters Overboard. I hope they stay overboard. I really like the first Hotel Transylvania movie. The second one, did I watch that? I think I might have. I don't remember. Anyway, the third one didn't look great to me, so I didn't see it. Next is Genesis Alpha 1, $5 for that one. This one seems kind of cool. You play as you're like a clone, and you die, you come back as a clone or something like that. I don't know. It looked interesting. And the last one, they had this as a deal of the day, but I think you still get it for 50% off. I could be wrong. I paid $7 for this, so I don't know exactly. The Surge 2, baby. Surge 2, which is, I think, a Game Pass game, but whatever. Now I have it complete. Or physical, I should say. Now I think that's it when it comes to GameStop. Now everything else is going to be random shit. First of all, let's get to, when we talk about random shit, this is like perfect. Saints Row the Third Remastered, baby. I played like 2 hours of this. Really fantastic remaster. They really nailed it when it comes to just completely remastering it and just actually, not even remastering it. Not even remaking, like, because it is technically a remaster, but when we say remaster nowadays, sadly, remaster has been so downgraded that people just expect it to be a up-resed version of the game, where it actually is really remastered. Like a real... Am I going to say remastered anymore? I probably will. But yeah, it is totally remastered. They updated a lot of this stuff. It looks way better now. So it was really cool to see that they actually put a lot of effort in that game. Because I love that game. I definitely reviewed that game when it first came out. Almost 10 years ago. Next is Batman Arkham Knight. This is a sealed copy. I don't remember. I might have shown this before. So this one might not count. But I don't think I did. Because I put it in the stack of stuff I didn't show yet. So I could be wrong there. This one might have gotten mixed up. So maybe only 26 games. But I don't know if I did. But anyway, it's sealed. And this game goes for like 15 bucks sealed. So I might get rid of it because I already have it physical anyway. Alright, so Best Buy was selling a bunch of Microsoft games. I need to take another swig. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. I don't know what that was. Alright, so... Best Buy was selling a bunch of Microsoft games for super cheap, 10 bucks each. And I was like, you know what? Of course, these are exclusives to Microsoft, so they're on Game Pass. So I don't really need to buy them, but I want to get them for the collection anyway, because that's the kind of person I am. So of course I got them. So those games, of course, 10 bucks each. Forza Motorsport 7, sealed. I'll keep it sealed too. No point of even opening it. Sea of Thieves Anniversary Edition. I was actually surprised by it being the Anniversary Edition. Don't think it really matters, but still cool. State of Decay 2. Not my favorite game, but, you know, there you go. And this one I kind of got burned on because about a week later they put it up for 5 bucks brand new, which, considering this is the newest game of all 4 of the games I picked up, really surprising that it went $5 already, and that is Bleeding Edge. Which is actually a fun game. I don't know if anybody played it. It's actually pretty fun. It doesn't have a huge community right now. Luckily, Ninja Theory got bought up by Microsoft, so they're okay, even if the game bombed completely. But the game was fun. I feel like it needed a little bit more to it than what was already there. But for 5 bucks, it's a great deal. I mean, considering how much you're paying, which is either nothing if you have Game Pass or $5 if you need to get it physical, or yeah, I guess physical. If you get digital, I'm sure it's 30 bucks though. That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal at all. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Next, we have a few Lego games here, actually. I have a huge collection of Lego games. I seriously, if I count both 360 and Xbox One, I have like at least 20-something games for Lego. Here's another one. Lego DC Supervillains. I remember being actually kind of excited for this one because it looked way more interesting than most Lego games. Then the reviews came out and everybody said, it's the same crap. You know, and I was like, yeah, I figured it would be, but I thought it would be a little bit more entertaining, but supposedly it's kind of the same stuff. Whatever. This one I actually just picked up when I picked up the LE edition of Last of Us for $5.50 at Best Buy, which is crazy cheap for this. And that is the Lego Movie 2 video game. So there you go. This one I supposedly took the Toy Story 3 style sandbox thing that you can do in that game, or even the what was the other game that was like that? Disney Infinity thing? Like the sandbox thing? And then they made it into its own game, which I thought was weird because the original video game for the Lego Movie was, I think, just a straight up Lego game. So this one actually tried to do something a little bit different, but I heard it wasn't very good. So, and I think that's because it was so different. And the last one is Lego Worlds. I actually didn't have this one, considering it might actually be similar to Lego Worlds. I haven't seen any gameplay. That's just what I heard about that game. But anyway, Lego Worlds. This one's not brand new though. All right, so that's Lego games, and we're almost done. We only have 4 more games, and we went through like 20-something games already. Look at that. Next is Far Cry 5. Best Buy had this on sale recently for I think like was it $8 for this game? So I had to get it sealed. I'm gonna keep it sealed because I have no interest in playing it again. I got really far into it the first time I played it. Really enjoyed it too. I actually really enjoyed it, but it's just one of those games where I'm just like, I don't need to play anymore. I got far enough. The story wasn't interesting me. It's ever since Far Cry 3, like all the stories and stuff in games haven't really interested me. 4 had that villain played by Troy Baker. That was interesting. What was it? Pagan Min, I think his name was. But the story itself wasn't interesting me as much as Far Cry 3. And I have a feeling that's because I would just want to see more Voss stuff in Far Cry 3. And all the side characters are really interesting. Like, who was the doctor guy? That guy was great. The one bounty hunter guy? That guy was really cool. Just like a lot of characters that I haven't played Far Cry 3 in 8 years. And I still remember at least, like, oh, the doctor guy. I remember him. He was always, like really messed up, you know? And, of course, Voss. And, of course, that guy's so great. He transitioned and now he's in Better Call Saul. So, really cool. Anyway. Of course, they had that on sale, so of course they also had Far Cry New Dawn on sale, which I have yet to play this one, obviously, because I didn't really care for Far Cry 5 that much, so why the hell would I play another version of Far Cry 5? That's pretty much what that is. I heard it was okay. I heard New Dawn was okay, so whatever. And the next one is BioShock Infinite. They had this in the Xbox One case. Technically not an Xbox One game, but also kinda is, because you can play on Xbox One. It's an Xbox One case. I'm going to keep this one sealed because I do love when 360 games get Xbox One boxed copies, and I love this game. One of my favorite games. And the last one, a game that I've been really excited to play, and I don't know when I'll actually get to it, but I really want to, and that is Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. I'm a weeb. What can I tell you? And that is it. We are done. I showed a bunch of shit. PS3 games, GameCube games, sports games, Xbox One games, art books. It's a good day. It's a good day. I feel like something's missing though. Like I need to show something else that's kind of cool. I got some. Alright, there's only one way to end this video. Episode 100. And that is to show off a couple of new art pieces from my room. Yeah, that's right, art pieces. What's up? And that will be these beauties right here. Feast your eyes on these. Look at these. Look at these shadow boxes for the game Chrono Trigger. Look at these. The one right here, the campfire scene. This one, I'm not going to say, just in case someone hasn't played them. But look at these shadow boxes and tell me those aren't amazing looking. Those are beautiful. And ever since we finished the Chrono Trigger Games Gone By, which is, again, our discussion series, I needed to get these. I screwed up a couple years ago, didn't buy this campfire scene as a shadow box. These are shadow boxes, by the way. Did I mention that? And I had to make it right double time because I bought this and I also bought this. So shout outs to Retro Games Crafts for making these beautiful shadow boxes for me. They cost a pretty penny. I'm not even going to mention how much I paid for them because I'm sure some people will be like, whoa. But considering how much shadow boxes cost, like 20 bucks themselves, and then he had to make them, not bad. I'll just mention. I thought something was loose in there. I got a little nervous. I'll just mention it was more than $20. Let's just say that. I won't say anything else. They were $50 each. Anyway, I'll just say. Anyway, there you go. That's it. That is the end of my channel. I'm shutting it down as of today. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. That is the end of the Gor's Recent Game Pickups. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you to everybody that's been watching throughout the years. We're at 100, and nothing will change. Nothing will ever change. Bye.